I went on this auction site. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos from some sellers and stuff, and about this site, and it's kind of interesting. You're supposed to use your phone to run the auction, and you can auction just about anything, I guess. I don't know. Um, but I uh, was kind of intrigued by it because a big time YouTuber and eBayer for about 5 years uh, it likes to sell on there. And, uh, I wanted more information about it because everything's kind of bleak. Um, and it claims to pay all the shipping for all the products you sell on there. Um, and then they take their cut, and then you can go on there 7 days a week, 24 hours. Um, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's just kind of foggy. But anyway, so I decided to go ahead and sign up, which was really strange. I used a link from a girl YouTuber. She had done like 3 vlogs on the process when she first started, how much she made, everything, and the hours she put in. And uh, she kind of liked it. I don't know if she's done any more auctions since then or what. I did see it, 2 YouTubers that were very displeased, but wouldn't say exactly why. There was a black guy on there, and he spent all his time preaching instead of telling us why he left this auction site. So I don't know. But anyway, so I used this girl's link, took me to the website, um, and then you get free $10 credit right off the top to spend on there, I guess. And then, you go in there and you sign up to be a seller. First, you have to sign up to it to be on it, like a purchaser or something. And then you click the one to be a seller, and then that takes you through another thing. And then it stops and it says you have to do the rest from your phone. And it's like, what? And so now you got to go on your phone and sign in through there with the link, and then start your account and make your email address and all that kind of junk. So first thing they want is picture of the front and back of your driver's license, and that kind of made me nervous. Uh, I don't like my information in a lot of places. It's just really strange. And then the next thing it tells you is about the rules. You have to ship in 2 days. You have to pack properly, no fake stuff, no lies, be nice, and follow the rules. And then you click agree, and then it says enter credit card for payment method. Um, like, I guess if you're buying in there, it didn't ask my bank account thing, which I thought was odd. But then again, I mean, I thought I was getting signed in and signed up right then, and you're not. So I entered a card and my commercial business card. Then it says there's $100 each fine if you violate while using the app. So you have to go read their rules, whatever. Then they want you to fill out the information for the shipping label address. And then the categories you want, and it kind of flips back and forth into the category thing, and then asking you for a sentence description and stuff. It was really kind of strange, like the site didn't work. Um, and they have different categories like, vintage, thrift, collectibles, new, um, trading cards, Pokemon, just all kinds of different stuff. It was like you had 6 choices, and it was kind of weird because like I was kind of looking for jewelry, so I do jewelry too, and there wasn't anything for that. It was just kind of really weird selection. And hello, hello. So anyway, they let me knock this out. Anyway, thank you for the thumbs up. So anyway, it says I picked vintage and thrift and fashion. It didn't have anything for anything else. But anyway, so I picked that. And then it says you passed approval. Apply for the live. So now you got to apply for the live part because you can also sell pieces on there at times or something. But then you have to apply to do the live auctions, and that's what I was on there for. And some of the YouTubers were saying that listings was just archaic. Because you can leave listings on there, like make a little store thing. And so then you put your email in, provide a cell phone number, then they send a text only, which I didn't even get the text. And then it says you can only be a U.S. or Canada seller, but now they ship to overseas. And you can opt out of that too. I found out. So I put my number in, and then it says, what vertical would you like to sell in? It does that again. And so I picked one, and then it asks you why do you want to sell on there. And then you write a little sentence, and then they wanted to know your social media stuff, which I didn't put any of that in because that, to me, it was like none of their business. Um, I don't see what that had to do, but then you find out later. And your track record, your choices are social media, track record as a seller, and then what your collection is and your website. And so they want to know like all your social media platforms. You have to answer which one you picked. I picked track record as a seller because that's what I've done all my life. Which I guess was a bad idea. I don't know, but then it asks you to enter your website in if you have a website, and then they want to know your EIN number. And I was like, what the heck? I mean, if you're selling under them, you're selling under their EIN. And then they wanted to know my sales in the last 90 days, and then inventory on hand. And you have to do a short video or pictures. So I did a short video of my office with all my retail stock and the bins and labeled and everything for the different sites I'm running on. And then that it wouldn't upload that video. It said it was too big, and it was like maybe a minute video. And I'm like, what the heck? So then I went out down to the storage place, and because I've got two big storages over there, and one is commercial. Oh, did you really? Cool. Paranormal Gaming's on. And so I went and I did some pictures of one picture of one of the units. That's all it would let me upload. And then because I want to see how much inventory you have, and it's like, man, I got freaking whole storages full, huge storages. So anyway, I uploaded that, and then it goes on to ask you a bunch more questions and stuff, and then it says okay and thank you and enter, and boom, it says we'll let you know, and like our crew will go over your application and we'll let you know in the next 24 hours. And I'm like, okay. Then they sent like 3 or 4 emails and said we received your application, but we're not taking applications at the time because unless you are a influencer, which means you're a YouTuber, which I am, and you have to be Um, in the USA and Canada, you can't be under 18 and some other thing. And I'm like, oh, and yeah, and I was like, well, crap, because I didn't put, my YouTube channel in or any of that in. And I mean, to me, it kind of seems separate. I mean, I'm applying to sell on a live auction site. So, the one black guy that did a YouTube video about this company, said shame on the other YouTubers for doing business with this company and that they know what's going on and it's not right. And then he was saying that the auctions just go wild and the prices are being driven up by fakes or something. Let me tell you, I'm kind of leery. I didn't like that, I put my personal info in there, and then they're like saying, well, because where's my info now? And then I'm going to show you some stuff. So anyway, I sent a message back to that first email. They sent me 3 like real quick. And they said, and you cannot reapply or something like that. Or you have to wait 6 months to reapply or something. And I was like, what the heck? And so I sent a message back and I said, look, I didn't get to enter this other information in. And because your site was not working right. And, I am a YouTuber, and all that. It just seemed like they were asking me too much information. You know what I mean? Because what do they care about my income? What do they care about? I mean, they have to have a picture of my retail stock. That means small time people that are like little handy makers or whatever, you know, they they probably won't pass because they don't have enough inventory. Now this big YouTuber, Daily Refinement, he has like 2 humongous storages in California, out by San Jose. And uh he does 100K a year profit, clear profit. Um and actually this year in January for a few months he was selling super high-end collectors tennis shoes and stuff that was from sports people that were comped special made one of a kind shoes, and they wore them like one time and he was selling them, on eBay, and he got slammed because he couldn't show proof of purchase. eBay and Amazon will audit you. They did it to me years ago, and I have proof. I have receipts and I have proof. It's just they hung me up on Amazon. When Amazon did it, God, they hung me up like 2 months, but forced me to sell. They wouldn't let me turn my listings off or take them to zero because I was still paying to ship all this stuff and still getting orders, but they wouldn't let me have any of the money. So I had to do it out of my pocket until they turned my account back on for payment while they were doing the audit. And I went back and forth with them. And I'm a real legit licensed business for years. So it was really upsetting. But it was because I listed a lot of quantities and the total values of the sales of those quantities, like 99 items and stuff like that. And there were people on Amazon that were listing like 1,000 items and one listing, quantity 1,000. And they're like selling stereos and TVs and all kinds of high end stuff. And so, I'm basically in the fashion industry, so I don't sell those kind of things, and I don't do Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. I worked for those people in Beverly Hills, you know. So you know, I no longer work for all those high end people. I work for myself. I have my own products. So anyway, and I make most of my stock. So anyway, they finally turned me back on, but it's real problematic. So this guy, he had no way to prove all of his inventory. And so they shut him off. And which probably, could be very well be that that, Nike and Reebok and all these other big tennis shoe companies got involved and put the pressure on eBay. That's cool. You can do it your way. I've done live auction before on my YouTube. Um, and I may start doing it again. Um, but and then I get my own money. That's what Bearded Picker does out in Huntsville. My friend out in Huntsville, he does his on like Tuesday nights with another guy that's a picker, and they do live auction on the YouTube for hours on Tuesday nights, and the people just pay by PayPal right there. As soon as the auction ends, they pay by PayPal, or they let somebody else have it. So and they'll pay. But yeah, that's what he uses. He doesn't even use that site where you say sold, you comment sold, and then it automatically goes to bookkeeper and all that other crap. And you got to pay them, but they do it. These guys do it themselves. So, and then when it's live, you get monetization too. So so they just hang out and sell all night. Those two guys, but yeah. So, uh, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so this guy, he's, selling most of his stock. At first, he was going to clean house and sell by the box at 100 a box plus shipping and run it out on Whatnot. And what Whatnot does is they have a really good combined shipping deal for buyers where they pay for the first box and anything else they buy on that site from any vendor, I guess, is $1 in combined shipping, or from one vendor. I don't know. But it's $1 for every additional item. So if they buy two big boxes, they only pay $1 for the second box. So the whole idea was he's supposed to clean the store out, and he was going to run all week, every morning at 9 a.m. on this auction site. And he already did one, and I caught kind of the back end of one. But I couldn't totally see everything because you have to sign in and sign up to view the videos. So anyway, he and then they also have another option to keep all the trash out, because it's like you get kids on there or something, and they go in there and go, "Is this the place where they give away the free Pokemons and all that stuff?" Um, because they like you to do giveaways, but now in the giveaways, the seller has to be liable for the shipping. And this one girl, I think her name's Jen on YouTube, and she was mad because she did one giveaway, like on her first auction thing she did, that lasts like 3 hours, and she said that the giveaway was to be shipped to Europe, and they wanted $38 shipping, and she was mad as heck, so she went to cancel it, and then found out, she didn't have to cancel it. And then I don't know exactly what happened, but anyway, that's just they want you to do free giveaways to attract to the site, but the seller has to pay the shipping. And that's kind of odd. But now they have a thing on the app where you can block out overseas transactions. So it just depends how you want to do it. But I mean, they literally send you a thing, you print out all the shipping labels, and you don't pay anything for shipping unless it's a free giveaway, then it's on you. But anyway, so it kind of reminds me of Live Me. Um, that was weird too. I made $0 and 0 cents on that sucker and put a lot of hours in that because I read all the reviews and watched YouTuber vlogs and all that, and it was just bullcrap. So anyway, the only way you can really do anything with Live Me is to be a tarot card reader, and I'm not into all that witchcraft stuff. But anyway, so I start researching the site today. And my brother's in California, and I grew up there, and I know the basic area. And we were talking back and forth, and I said, it's funny. This site is based on in Marina Del Rey, which I grew up in Marina Del Rey. My dad's corporate has been there for years. And so, like, I know every dock, I know every building, I know everything. It's changed a lot through the years. But I was just back there a couple years ago. But anyway, so I'm like going, I think it's right across the street from that little market over by the old Tiffany's. And And my brother's like, no, I don't think so. I think it's over there. So all the time I'm talking to him on the phone, he drives over from Santa Monica to Marina Del Rey. That's right. And he's like, you know that place you're talking about? What's the address again? I gave it to him again. He says, I'm sitting right in front of the building. I said, really? I said, there's pictures of it. It's supposed to be, um, let me see. I'll find a picture of the building that I saw on here. Let's see. I'll show you this. You'll never freaking believe this. 578 Washington Boulevard. Marina Del Rey. Let's see. Suite number 1019. You're going to love this. So I don't think they're going to accept me because I didn't put that my YouTube channel went on there and everything. It was just so weird. It's like, why on earth? Okay. Now it's not going to show that picture. Okay, here's one. You're going to love this. Okay, so here's a picture, okay? And this is a little mall thing that's over, like, by, kind of off the way from Marina City Club. But it's on Washington Boulevard, down kind of near, Via Marina and Admiralty. And so, and this, I'm not sure if that's exactly the little mall that used to be there years ago that had a barbershop. A girl that I went to school with, in grade school, her mom owned a barbershop over there, and there was JPJ Fashions, a really cool clothing store that I used to save all my lunch money and go buy clothes instead. There was just a few places down in there. I don't know if that's the same mall remade or what, but the address is here, and guess what? And this is their corporate address. Oh, here's that building, and that's not that building. Okay. 578 Washington Boulevard, Suite 1019, Marina Del Rey, California, 90292. Okay, and that's supposed to be their corporate. And this is their website, and it says Marina Arts District has this big building here. It has these people over here, this person over here. Big picture, which looks like a picture in front of the Bonaventure Hotel in downtown LA because it has the same mirror windows on it. I don't know. And all these people holding dogs and stuff. I don't know what all this is about. It says we're a diverse team of technologists, designers, nerds, creative problem solvers seeking to make a positive community-driven marketplace. Okay? Thank you for the thumbs up. The future is shopping. These are our investors. I haven't heard of any of these. And then here's office setting here. To me, that looks like a hotel computer room or something. See, there's a TV there. Okay, now, this is the address, and it doesn't look at all like that building on the side. Are you ready? You're going to love this. Okay, so this is the address on Washington Boulevard, and the suite. And you know what is in, what that address is? It's a postal center. You know, when you um go rent a PO box at like one of those postal packing shipping places, and because I rented one in Beverly Hills years ago, and I said, okay, so what's my mailing address? And so my bank could send the checks and everything because we were getting ready to open West End Gym because my husband was Bill Peanuts West. And so I was trying to get the business name and I started checking account and all this stuff. And so I had to have a business address. So I found out I could rent a P.O. box thing out of this pack and ship place. And, you paid like $33 for like a year. And they gave you an address for your business and you get your mail there. And so the address read, da 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 da, Wilshire Boulevard or something, Beverly Hills. And then my box number was such and such number. And so you just put suite number. So it sounds ritzy. I had it on my business checks, everything. And so that's what that address is. My brother gets out of the car. He said, let me tell you what this place is. It's nothing like you described. And he said, it is like a postal center. It's not United States Post Office. It's a, you know, postal center where you rent a box for mail. And that's supposed to be these people's corporate address, right? All these cool pictures. I don't know, man. It is not this building right here. It is not this building at all. That looks like a building on the other side of town by the old grocery store and the parking structure and over where I used to work for Theodore Corporation. Big retailer is still around. And the owner's name is Theodore if he's still alive. He's probably gone now. His children may be running it because it's advanced out to Westwood, California. And a couple other places. Uh and then I worked for Apropos over there in that other little mall and stuff. But this I don't even know where this building is at. It to me, I think it's on the back side of Oakwood Apartments that were real high dollar back in the day. I'm not sure. I would have to be there. But my brother drove out there and he goes, okay, so this address, 578 Washington Boulevard. I know Washington Boulevard like the back of my hand. So it's down somewhere around here by the Marriott. Um, just past Jamaica Bay Inn down this street. It's like right about here, actually. Well, Washington Boulevard on this map is over here, but the little beach is right here. I used to go to it all the time. So that's what's so strange, okay? So, uh, and then I went to go look at a guy that I knew since I was a little kid, and his name comes up underneath all this stuff. He's now retired, and he's a big-time millionaire. And I thought, well, maybe it's something that he invented, but apparently it's not. But so really strange. And then I looked up some site. I looked at it was Lincoln or something, and it says all kinds of stuff. Whatnot is a brand new startup. Let's see, this is coming from Whatnot. MoneyInc.com, Whatnot. American startup. Headquarters are in Marina Del Rey, California. You had a P.O. box. Versatile business, narrow focus, listings on the internet place, complete array of technologies. Yeah, you're right, because when I went, to there's some interesting stuff there. I went to something uh and read a bunch of weird stuff. Let me see if I can find it again. And was reading all about who the owners are and um it I mean whatnot was not the top listing of what it is. Where's this thing? This one here, I think this is it that I went to today. And I'm like, huh. It almost looks like something somebody invented. See if we can get into it. Yeah, Dun and Bradstreet. That's what I went on today. Okay, so it says doing business as Whatnot Incorporated. Okay, now it has the address, a phone number, which I bet you that's an answering machine. Employees on this site 16. Employees all sites 16. Revenue 6.91 million. Year started 2019. Ranking 3. Industry average 2.5. And then it says company description. Whatnot Incorporated is located in Marina Del Rey, California, United States, and is part of the computer systems design and related service industry. Whatnot Incorporated has 16 total employees across all of its locations and generates 6.91 million in sales, US dollars. Employees and sales figures are modeled. Key principles Abanath, whatever that is. Industry, computer systems design and related services, professional, scientific, and technical services, computer software development and applications. Okay. Got this thing. And then it says contacts, Chief of Staff Abanath, Alex Lucases, Craig Jones, Curtis Hill Manager. Get in touch with 12 contacts. A D&B Hoover subscription is your foot in the door to Whatnot Incorporated contact info. And then I guess this is D&B Hoovers. Dynamic search and list building capabilities, real-time trigger alerts, comprehensive company profiles, valuable research and technology reports. Get a D&B Hoover's free trial. Financial data, annual sales 6.91 million. Now, okay, so are they basing it on what all the sellers are selling or what they're reaping off of the sales? And their fines that are $100 every time you screw up over there. Where is Whatnot headquarters? 578 Washington Boulevard, Suite 1019. What is Whatnot's phone number? What is Whatnot's website? Whatnot.com. How many employees do they have? 16. Oh, it's Dun and Bradstreet. Where is it going? Who is Whatnot's key principal? Abanath. What year it started? 2019. Generates in sales 6.9 million a year. So, I guess D&B means Dun and Bradstreet. So that's not Whatnot. It's just Dun and Bradstreet. It has contacts. So this is all the same stuff. financial statements, credit reports, nothing. And the little fact things. Okay, so when you go to the website, it says about us, okay? And all these people with dogs and stuff. I just don't know. And this is not the building it's in. So I don't know why that's even there. Um, and then it says follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Oh, that's something else they did right before the end of the application. It said, oh, your application has just been put in. Now click on this and post it to your Instagram. And it's like, why should I post to my flipping Instagram? For what reason? I put an application in that may not be accepted, and I'm supposed to post about them on my Instagram? Like, it just seems to me like they're just wanting you to do all this different stuff to promote them, to make them sound real or something. And if they're real, then they're real. Bottom line. Okay, so at the top of this site, let's see if I can get up here. Okay, so at the top it says lives, become seller, invite friends. So I signed up under some other person, and it said it gave me $10 and gave them $10. Well, that's not that much on a referral. But and it says become a seller, apply to sell, make 24/7, make money 24/7. Once you're approved, you can go live and sell whenever you want. On average, we see sellers that go live sell over 6,000 a month on Whatnot. Live selling is taking off around the world. Tap into Whatnot's network of 100K of users to grow your business. Tools you need. Says Whatnot has a dedicated support staff to help you and your customers deal with any issues they have using the app or with their orders. Our engineering team is always innovating to provide you with the tools you need to manage your business on Whatnot. This kind of looks like, somebody that's like in high school trying to write this. Soul Pound Vintage Clothing Center Seller. Whatnot is the most seamless and enjoyable platform for all buyers and sellers. Facts. How do I get paid? You'll receive payment 48 to 72 hours upon UPS package delivery to the buyer. This will initially show as Whatnot credit in your account, which you can then cash out by PayPal or ACH directly to account. And I heard it's like a $3 charge to initiate a payment to your bank. That's kind of sucky too. And then it says, how does shipping work? We partner with USPS and Canada Post to ensure your order is delivered safely and securely. After you complete your sale, we'll create a prepaid label so you can ship your item hassle-free. All Whatnot labels come with tracking to help provide you and the buyers peace of mind while your order is in transit. Okay? What are the fees? Seller fees are as follows: 8% commission on the sold price, 2.9% plus 30 cents payment process fee for the entire transaction. So it's cheaper than eBay and cheaper than Macari. Payment processing applies to the subtotal tax and shipping price paid by a buyer for a given order. Now, see that apparently the buyer pays the shipping right there. So that's why the seller doesn't have to pay it. Unless you did it as a giveaway, then you own it, you pay it to wherever it's going in the world, unless you restrict it to US only if you knew to do that, which a lot of people didn't. The payment processing fee is not currently applied to any international shipping and taxes. So they don't want any sellers unless they're United States or Canada, which I was surprised they even accept Canada, because that's another ball game too. When can I schedule a show? You can schedule anytime you want, regardless of which day. Decide to stream viewers on Whatnot viewership or consistent throughout the week. Now, the one girl on YouTube said that she had to, like, to schedule a show. She had to tell them what time and all that. Take a picture of the stock she was going to run and what uh, section she was going to sell in, and then wait for their approval. And then once they said okay, then she could do it, which is kind of strange too. You would think you'd just be able to do it. What can I sell? The true question is what you can't sell here. We currently have 50 plus categories to sell, and no, they didn't, because I saw it like 3 times today on that app. Stemming across trading cards, clothing, and collectibles. If we don't have a category for specific items you would like to sell, don't worry, as we offer other category to market your shows. They make you write a sentence or whatever to explain after you pick your thing, which only was like 6 choices. They were real strange. Then they want you to explain what you're selling. That was kind of redundant. And then it says, is it safe? Yes, Whatnot has dedicated support staff to help you and your customers deal with any issues they have using the app for their orders. Our priority has always been to build marketplace and community with a strong foundation of trust, reliability, and safety. Okay, now, the YouTubers were saying you don't have any way to get a hold of them. Even customers complaining they didn't get their order, you can't get a hold of them. So, I don't know. And then it's like, what is your tax policy? Obviously, you have to pay your own taxes. Payouts on Whatnot are processed through PayPal or automatic deposits through Dwala. That's a payment carrier. PayPal and Dwala will provide the appropriate 1099 and information at year-end in 20 and 21. The requirement for 1099s to be sent was $20,000 in payments and 200 payments. Huh? Check this page for more info. And it says, get started to say, and then sell today, and you can click this button and go to sell. And see, then it starts with that stuff. Verify your identity. Your ID has been verified with Stripe. So, yeah. I'm surprised it took all that important info before I even was approved. See, here's their thing on their website. That's like one of the lives running. Or chops of all kinds of people's lives. And so, yeah. It says go live and sell from anywhere. That's not true. Because it says on the repeatedly, they're not doing anything from Europe, only Canada and United States. So that's not even true. And I don't even know if that's, the continental United States, because there's other stuff that's included, I think, like some islands and some other places. And I don't deliver to any of those. I learned my lesson years ago, shipping to anything but just the continental United States. Like the one on the little puzzle when you're a little kid that you put together. Not all that other stuff. And I do not ship to Hawaii, period. It just takes 30 or 60 days for that customer to get their order, and they are pissed. And it just ruined you, in the reviews. But anyway, so this is, fairly new. I'm just bugged that, when I look up the address, and my brother actually drove over there, got out of the car, walked into that address, and it was, like the house of P.O. boxes. It wasn't even from the post office. It was, a private post office thing. So that was kind of interesting. He's like, let me tell you what that building is. And I'm like, okay. And where it's at. And he explained to me where it's at in location to what I grew up around. Because a lot of the buildings have changed here. They've been torn down since and stuff. And I'm like, get out. And he goes, nope, it is a place where you rent a P.O. box. I'm like, quit it. So, obviously, this is something being run out of some guy's home. Now, watch this. They have, I clicked on this, careers. It's on their website, okay? You see it says Whatnot up there, right? And it has all these charming little pictures. Why we have all the dogs in here, I don't know. Work hard, have fun, and do what you love to do. There's probably some guy working at Burger King, huh? Right there. I don't know. Fastest growing marketplace in the U.S. Read the news. I don't think I will. Um, Diversity and inclusion. Oh, there's some more of the same people with the dogs and stuff. But these are other people with dogs. I don't know what. It's like a high schooler designed this website. Whatnot empowers every employee to reach their full potential regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or background. Wow, I'm so glad you're just totally 100% fair. But I don't see any black people in here, do you? I don't even see any Orientals. No, that girl might be Oriental or she's Mexican. Live your best life. The benefits of Whatnot. Wellness, health. They didn't even say anything about this. Wellness, health, dental, vision, and life insurance plans. We also cover some at the cost for your dependents as well. Compensation. Oh, this is for their jobs. This is not on the lives. Full-time whatnots, like astronauts. Receive equity and something else. Stipend to support your remote workspace and a monthly. Your remote workspace. Did you catch that? Remote workspace. Because they don't have a corporate there. They have a P.O. box. You can't work in a P.O. box. It's too small. You can't even put your foot in there. And today it's probably $100 a year, because way back it was like 30 to rent those cheaper ones. And a monthly stipend for dog food, the app. Oh my God, here's a company that hire you and then offer you dog food. So the poor people that are homeless, they could eat dog food because they don't have a dog. I don't know why I've never been offered a job where they offered me food for my animals. And I've always had dogs or cats, even though I'm bad allergic to them. Recharge, flexible time off policy, 15 paid holidays, holiday week off the end of the year, and paid parental leave. Parental, they probably meant prenatal. I'm telling you, it looks like a high schooler wrote this. Leave after 1 year with us. Paid parental leave after 1 year with us. It's got to be prenatal. Do you believe this? This website's been up here, 3 years? 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 3 years. And they got paid parental leave. So you're going to pay my parents for vacation? Oh, my God. Okay. Flexibility, remote first work culture. We provide a working environment where you're in charge of your time and schedule. Okay. Mother of God. Be part of something epic. I need to go turn this on real quick so I could see the questions because I'll never see the questions. Okay, so be part of something epic. Ooh, watch it move. Always listen to customers. Take complete ownership. Move uncomfortably fast. What is that supposed to be? What is move uncomfortably fast? Does anybody know? Set audacious goals. You are audacious. Prioritize impact ruthlessly. I think I punched a girl for saying audacious years ago to me when I was in the bar rooms. And this is a wench. She was in a see-through shirt with a Gucci belt. And she said something like, "Aren't you a bit audacious?" or something like that. And I'm like, "No, but you are." Sitting in a bar with a bunch of drunk dudes and your boobs are hanging out. I mean, why not be a stripper? Okay. So now here's what they're hiring. These are their openings. Are you ready? 2 for data engineer, North America. Senior data scientist, North America. And see, it says remote. Remote. That's right. Senior product designer, remote. Engineering, 18. They need 18 engineers. DevOps engineer, remote, North America. Engineering manager, I mean, does it sound like anybody's running this company? Remote, North America. Engineering manager, discovery, remote, North America. iOS engineer, remote, North America. Principal software engineer, remote. So you could tell they're corporate. It's at the P.O. box. They couldn't fit all these people in there, right? QA engineer, I guess that's question answer engineer, remote, North America. Security engineer, remote, North America. Senior Android engineer, that's probably for their app, remote, North America, which they say it goes down a lot of times. It'll freeze. Senior software engineer community T&S pod. I don't know what that is. Remote, North America. Senior software engineer discovery, remote, North America. Senior software engineer growth, remote. See, these are all like data system analyst jobs, man. Senior software engineer payments, remote. I mean, back in the 90s, that was a $5,000 a month job in the 90s. Software engineer full stack, remote. See, that's running a website right there. Software engineer on growth. That's a separate sector, North America. Software engineering intern. So you're studying in the summer. So that's for a kid. You're studying. They're bringing a kid in on their summer off from school or something. Software engineer, new grad. Software engineer payments. North America, staff software engineer payments and logistics. They say they do have a problem if you try to buy on there. Sometimes you can't get a refund or whatever. You can't get a hold of anybody. Manager corporate FP&A, North America. GTM, 6 jobs. So we already went through, what was it, 22 jobs over here? God, there's so many. Data for 2, design in 1. It's like they're starting a brand new website. 18 in engineering. Now we're down here for finance at 1 and GTM at 6. Communications manager. So that's somebody, what, on a phone? Answering calls, maybe? Director of consumer marketing. All these are remote. So this is probably the person that's hustling all the YouTubers and contacting them because they want you to advertise through your YouTube or your Instagram or whatever. They had to blow up customer service to get someone. Yeah, if you can get a hold of them. I've read a bunch of reviews. It was kind of interesting about customers purchasing and even people that are running live and are having problems and trying to get a hold of somebody. New verticals remote. New verticals associate. Partnership manager. So somebody's going to solicit people to invest in this company. Senior partnerships manager. What? How many you need? Maybe this guy has to have a day off. So they need the other guy. What do you think? Okay. Logistics, 1. A warehouse manager. A warehouse for what? Tell me what the warehouse is for. It says Scottsdale, Arizona. Please tell me why they need a warehouse when all these auction people are selling their own merchandise and they're shipping their own merchandise. I'm trying to figure out where the warehouse part comes in. What are we warehousing? Maybe they're warehousing like another P.O. box in Arizona. I don't know. They're getting tax receipts. I don't know. W-2s. I don't know. Operations, they need 5 over here. Man, it's like this company is bare bones, man. Like there's one high school kid running the whole show. I don't know, because this is a lot of people. I mean, DoorDash doesn't have this many people in one location. They have 1. Yep. And most locations don't even have one. Business operations associate, because most of their employees are overseas from the Philippines and stuff. They're remote. Business operations associate, remote. Business operations manager, remote. Customer experience specialist, Scottsdale, Arizona. So that's Scottsdale, Arizona, over there at that warehouse that we don't know what they've got in the warehouse. I'm still trying to figure that out. What are we shipping? Are they buying computers for all these employees like the banks do? People ops. 3. Head of total rewards. Remote US. My God, are we still hiring? The list is endless. Yeah, they probably should have waited before they went come public. You're right. I mean, this makes no sense. This is huge. Remote. But they only have so-called 2 dirt locations, and we already know that one's a P.O. box. I don't even think they have the property in Scottsdale, if you ask me. I'm sure you look it up on the computer and find out. Head of total rewards, remote, U.S. Total rewards. Oh, yeah. Somebody was telling me that they get like these little bonuses for how much they sell on that website. But I mean, you would have to sell them like the hundreds of thousands of dollars to get any of that stuff. Payroll and benefits manager, remote US. People business partner. People, what is a people business partner? Because we already had something to that effect back here somewhere for investors or something. Partnerships manager. Oh, yeah, this was this screwball crap here. Senior partnerships manager and the partnerships manager. I don't know, you guys. Unless they're creating a corporate that is nothing, that doesn't even exist. And there's only one person on their computer that started this whole website. It's making $6.9 million a year, which is either based on the sales of the sellers, which that's what it sounds more like. Surely this joker's not making that kind of cut off the stuff. Oh, I gotta get a drink. Man. Okay, sorry about that. Payroll and benefits manager, that must be that medical and all that stuff they say they're offering. People business partner, just an application site, then a selling site. I know. It's like they have nobody working. It's skeleton or something. I'm wondering how it operates. Product management, senior product manager. What is the product? Live, I was going to say live me. Whatnot, is that the product? What product are we doing? Recruiting 6, recruiting coordinator. Is this people hiring or something? Senior business recruiter, senior tech recruiter, sourcing leads. Almost looks like headhunters. Senior tech recruiter. That looks more like people that are headhunters trying to get all these other people up here hired. If you ask me, I don't know. Maybe I don't know nothing. Talent attraction manager. What is this? This looks like a huge tax write-off. What is a talent attraction manager? Trust and safety, only one. Head of trust and safety, only one. The head, they're controlling. Just look at the empty space on your desk. What are you talking about? Apple and Android. Now, a couple people said that you had to have a certain kind of phone to run it on. And you can't even run it on the computer, while you're doing the auction. They said you could kind of look at it or something maybe, but you can't run your auction on the computer. You have to run it on your phone. So that's kind of a trick thing. But I mean, you don't have to be on the video yourself. You can just do it at a table if you're doing like small stuff like jewelry or, baseball cards or something. You can do it just like that. And then you're supposed to be like reading comments and all that. But there's a guy on YouTube and it says watch me while I work or something on Whatnot Live. And I watched that for a while. It was kind of interesting. I don't know. It sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? But these people are doing YouTube blogs, which may be promoted by this company because um see, it says follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. They have one email, says support@whatnot.com. And then here's their corporate address at 578 Washington Boulevard, suite number 1019. I just don't know. Oh my gosh. So we've got, let's see how many total jobs we've got here. Because this sounds like this place isn't even operating. 2 here, right? So there's 3. Plus 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 21 jobs there at that point. 22, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So we need 44 employees real bad. You guys, I don't know. It's getting worse as it goes along. I didn't even read this part earlier. I did look at some of it. I'm like, look at all these jobs. I didn't even go that far down there. I'm like, God, there was a lot of jobs, and I only went to about there. And I just now went through the whole thing. It's like a high schooler designed this site. I mean, I would be impressed if it was a 12-year-old invented this. And he went on Shark Tank. I don't know, but it looks like a child designed it, especially when they went through what was that thing they said over here. It might have been on the no, it's here. This is the one I like the most. With the battery. Recharge. Flexible time off policy, 15 paid holidays. 15 paid holidays. Holiday week off at the end of the year. And paid parental leave after 1 year with us. You'd have thought they'd already changed this if they've been in business since 2019. Surely. And all these dogs and stuff, I'm not getting it. And the guy that looks like he's working at freaking Burger King. Does that look like somebody's working at Burger King right there? I mean, you tell me. So, and then it has, let's see, here's invite friends. And I don't know if it'll let us go in here. Become a seller, lives. Let me see. I'm back out of it a little bit. Nope, can't. It says categories, trading card games, sports, toys, comics, and books. See, they didn't even have all these selections in the thing that you filled out. They only had like 6. Fashion, video games and movies, NFTs. Are NFTs even legal to really sell? And whatnot. About careers, selling whatnot, fact, and privacy. And so, like, these are people's lives. Going Twice is the name of this guy's place, and it's all Pokemon stuff. Why does this guy look like a midget? Or is that part of a Pokemon card? German first edition box break. Here's one. Rip till you hit disco collectibles. Oh, yeah, and some of them, they play music and stuff while they're doing the auction. And one guy said, I just couldn't do all that. I had to get off of there with all that screaming and the music and crap. So it reminds me of Live Me a lot. If you've ever gone on the Live Me site, it's like a bunch of these things you can just click on and see what people are doing. And you might see a girl in a bathing suit. They say they don't allow porn and stuff, but man, I don't know. It's got kind of racy there. Um, s- some guy on YouTube said on this site, he clicked on one of these auction rooms and cited a girl was selling pictures of herself. I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe they can do anything they want. I don't know. Polk Retail Rip Ship with Cuddy Mac. It's not even showing the whole damn thing. Whoever did this site doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah, I did live me for a while. It's bullshit. And I researched the crap out of it. It's just bull. Um, they even had kids on there and they're not supposed to be on there. Um, the website's goofed up. It's way over here. You see it? Look, it ends. Look. Yeah, they sure need people. This is monthly pops. I don't know what pops is. Slap hot pops. Socrates burrito. Fundraising marathon. D-Swag Anime Party. Episode 55. So they must have done 55 lives. I don't know. O-Town Dollar Nights giveaways. Mostly Marvel Monday. And then it ran out of room over here. Yeah, they do need help with the site. That's for sure. I feel sorry for these people way over here in the corner. Shamo is back from Monday night. Backyard Rips. Backyard Rips. What the heck is that? Bleacher Breaks. Backyard Breaks. Bleacher Hits. Swish Breaks. Sports Cards. G's Sports Cards. And I can't read this other one. It's stuck over there. That's the end of my screen. See, they didn't design it right. Beachside Hobbies. Comics. I wonder if they're doing some other stuff on here. Big Feet Heat, men's size 12 through 14 tennis shoes. Hustler Hacks. Navigator Finds. Candyman Kicks. You know, the Candyman Kicks and he's selling high-end tennis shoes. I knew one of the Candymen in Memphis, Tennessee. And he come into the club with one box of shoes with no shoes in it. And was only there 15 minutes, and every girl in the club ran to him with their $100 bills, right? Yeah, Candyman. I used to get so mad when their jokers show up. I'm like, there goes my money. Okay, and then we've got this girl does side quest games, monthly pops. Well, it's all the same crap that was up there a minute ago. Food and drink shows. Uh-oh, it's got titles. We're going to have to see what we're doing here. So we got the Pokemon show, the Funko show. What the heck is Funko? Sports show, comic book show. It might get good. Wow, imagine I bought from the Candyman. Running. Running from bunning. Comic books, sneakers. It's what it sounds and it feels like heat from here. I remember Ronald, Kevin, little Kevin came home from school and he came with this beautiful chrome bike, which back then was about $2,000 bike. I had bought one of my daughters one like that too, years later. But it was really cool bike, all chromed out, trick bike, and and I remember Ron sitting on the couch going, "Wow, nice bike. Where'd you get it?" He goes, "Oh, I just got it," you know, and like they didn't have like any money. Their dad was laid off, fell off a scaffold building a shopping mall, working for the union in California. and, and I remember Ronald sitting there going, "Yep, I could feel the heat from here." Yeah. Explore other categories. Live shows. Just live shows. Live shows? Food and drink shows. Oh, look at Nigel's cookie show. What kind of cookie are we talking about? Um, yeah. Retail rally watches for retail. The mission to Mars. You know. Vintage watches. It reminds me of the black dude in downtown LA that comes up to you with a jacket and has all the watches inside the jacket and goes, "Hey, you want to buy a watch?" And it's like midnight. "Hey, you want to buy a watch?" Like, absolutely, I'm in the market, man. You got a couple Gucci? Let me just buy a few of what you got tonight at midnight. Whoop my water money out. Coins and money shows. Coins TV, Coins TV. This guy's like going on, man. This guy got all kinds of vlogs going. What, all at the same time? No, he got just a bunch of them he signed up for. So you advertise your when your lives are coming on, I guess. Gold, Ga, Platinum. Retro comics. Look, I want to sign up for this one just right away. S&S collectibles. NFT. I don't get NFTs at all. I don't. It sounds like that Bitcoins. Art and craft show. See, they didn't even have a selection like that today when I did the application. I'm regretting that I filled it out, I think. I'm pretty pissed because my really important info's on there. $5 assorted pre-owned like new designer. Luxury haul with Miss Lula. Whatever that is. Unless it's that Lulu that stole from everybody. Pre-owned handbags. That means used. Vera Bradley Mania. Vera Bradley Mania. I wish my tripod would sit up straight. Luxury bags. Snag a bag. What is this? Bodacious bags. This is making me nervous. Snag a bag, bestie. Snag a bag, bestie. Bodacious. Friday at 10 p.m. Is that a couch? Oh, it's a little video. Looked like it was a big black leather couch. And I'm like, uh-huh. Now, the one girl said that they do a little short video to show what they're going to sell. That's it. I mean, that just... Did that look like anything to you? Candyman. Killing me. The Pop Queen. Chanel and Hermes. I don't even know how they're selling that on there. Because you can't sell it in other places. Upcycled hand-painted vase, resin something. Let's get crafty sticker deals. First anime drawings auction. Yeah, there was something I read about how they don't want how you do the lives and stuff on the internet or something. But no, there's a YouTuber guy that says, "Come watch me while I work," and then it says whatnot auction live. So sports Swish starting the week off massive. What is that? Swish breaks. Where's Swish break? In order to participate in this stream, you need to verify your phone number first. Okay, so here's an auction right now. Here's people bidding. Watch. Holland Full won for $111. See, here's the bidding. And here's a dude. What is this? It's playing cards. Are you... What? Oh my God, what are we doing? So what is that? To get the stickers that are on the cards or something? He paid $111 for that? You know, shut the door. No. This is... so this is this guy's followers, I guess. Let's see. He's got 3,300 ratings. 4.77. Oh my God, he's got 11,000 followers. So there's a lot of people on his thing right now. These are all people watching the show and maybe bidding. Here's one. So-and-so is winning. So-and-so won at 110. Now the auctions, they're like 15 seconds. And in 30 seconds, and somebody said they might go a minute, but $110. And now we're looking at some other stickers on a playing card. I don't know what he's doing. Let's see what else we got going on here. I thought I'd be finding some racy stuff up in here. Collector's Code Comics Fragile. Where's the lives? I might get demonetized for showing these. I don't know. Live show. Should we click on the midget? Or should we click on this chick with a special guest host? Side quest games. Monthly pops. I don't know what pops is. It might be some kind of... I'm thinking it's kind of like the what's the name of that weird creature? Furby. I'm thinking it's kind of like the new kind of Furbies or something. What is this one? Beachside Hobbies? Well, let's just see what that is. It might be bad. I might get demonetized. Bad things may be coming across the stream and get me monetized. No cussing, no nudity. Come on. What is this? Okay, you got to sign in. Now, some of these you can't even talk in their chat thing unless you're a member. So you can set it if you want members only, or you just let everybody come in there. And the one I watched on YouTube, it looked like freaking kids are coming in there just talking some poop. Like 8-year-olds. Okay, $47. Magnificent Marvel number 13. I guess it's a cards collection or something. First app, amulet. Auction ended 47. What's the thing with a hand? Quit it. Okay, we're done here. That's some weirdo stuff. Let's see what else is going on. Well, there's not many live shows. It looks like there's only 3, 6, 7, 8, unless where the page runs out over here, that there may be more. Oh, wait, here's the thing that says show all. Who designed this website? Where is all? Okay, here it is. Okay, so here's what we got. I've been on here for over an hour playing this game. Live shows. 311 shows. Oh my gosh, this tripod is so crooked. It's just out of control. Let's straighten it up in here. That's a little better. Okay, so we got 311 shows, okay? So you have to click on it to get it to moving the screen. Who designed this website? This is retarded. It's 311 shows. I wonder if they got some weird stuff going on here. Because that one guy said, I went to go look at other people's auctions, and he's like, this girl was selling pictures of herself. And I'm like, I think he's leaving out some info there. The car guy, wordy collectibles, vintage keys and giveaways, Star Wars all action. The black door here. Multi-sports breaks. UFC baseball. This one YouTuber said he was going to do 12 hours straight live. And it says you got to ship in 2 days. So that would be, the first day you did the auction, the second day. God, that's faster than eBay now at 3-day rate. And Mercari at 3-day rate. Collectible. Ship the hits. NFL. Pack free. Ship the hits. That must be like sport collector. Why is there a child on here? It says no one under 19 can be on this site. I'm surprised they let them advertise with some kids' picture on it. Remy cards. Red Hot 5-1 at $9. There's the chat thing. There's the thing. Single lot number 93. And put it in loaders too. I bet those loaders cost some money, man. I got about 4,000 baseball cards and there's only about 4 loaders in there. But I bet they cost some dough because when you're selling that for $9, that's like, I gotta get down lower where you can see it. Whoa. See? Okay, this is a new auction. 94, it's at 2. See, it's got 11 seconds left. So they're doing 15-second auctions. $3. For all that? Okay, now we're starting another one. 17 seconds. $5. Lot. This lot, 94, they're showing 11 seconds. 8, 7. It's still at 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. $5 for all those. In the protector things. Jeez. Nolan Break, Ultimate and More is what? Bagels and Wax is the name of this other store. Savage Card Breaks. Psycho Bobatib is what? What is this? Psycho Bobatib says tomorrow 8:30 p.m. In order to participate in this stream, you need to verify your phone number. I can't stop watching this video, it says. Okay, so that's their, I guess their pre-watch. It said they were all live, so I guess they just threw some crap in there. Hockey cards, live hosts I follow. I don't follow any of these people. Remy cards. I don't know, you guys. I just don't know. Another one tonight. Don't sleep. Storage Legends. Vintage clothing. They say t-shirts sell really well on here. Look at this crap. Here is a freaking shirt that got it bid up to $36 right now. And that's the end. 36 is the winner. Ooh, damn. Used shirt. And that sucker looks like poop, okay? Let's see what they got here. We'll hang it on the rack, man. The boner. Okay. So that's all they showed. They didn't even show the label on the shirt. It says Daytona 500. So you don't even know it's the real. You have to be careful selling that stuff like that. Just like the sports ones. It has to be real stuff, man. You can go to jail for that crap. But we don't know what they're selling. Now this one's got like almost 1,000 people on here right now. I guess. It says like 1,000 followers. Okay, there's the auction. $15 right now. It's got 20 seconds left on the bottom. Let me see if we can see this. There it is. Okay, there's 14 seconds, and then there's the current price. They're bidding 19. It tells you in the shadow here, bid 24. And then custom bid, I guess. 7 seconds, so it turns red. 14, 13, and I guess they got the extension bid where if somebody bids, then it'll re-extend it. $27. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. And it looks like they won. Yeah, $27. Okay. So, there you have it. It's just chumpy. So anyway, I just don't know. So, tell me your thoughts. Because I find this very, very interesting. Let's see. We got Paranormal Gaming, Candyman. It's been so much fun. So anyway, tell me what you guys think. Sucks if was fake. Cool design on this shirt. Agreed. Absolutely. Yeah, they're supposed to. I have some vintage NASCARs. I want to know the ones that I have. None of them drive anymore. Well, a lot of them are dead. We went from Candyman to beachside hobbies. So you were paying attention. Yeah, I had to look around the camera to see it myself. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of regretting I put my bank card on there and stuff and copy my driver's license, and they don't even tell you if they're going to approve you. And obviously I'm not getting approved because it sent me an email that said, oh, thanks for your app, and we've got it, and we'll let you know in about 12 hours, which there's people that said they've waited a month to get a reply from them. Because they review your application. I can't believe I had to go out there and take a picture of my freaking storage. And go to the storage complex down there and go take a picture. Yeah, I don't think I would use that site. Does it seem fake to you? I mean, man, it kind of looks like, a teenager set that thing up. Because they sure are short for employees, man. If you're needing that many employees, right now, there's something wrong with this picture. And then what's the deal with Scottsdale, Arizona? Why do you have a so-called corporate in Marina Del Rey, California? Do we rent a PO box online? And then now you've got a warehouse in Scottsdale, Arizona. Why would you pick Arizona? I mean, The cost of rent alone from California to Arizona, it only goes down about 300 a month. I know because I was pricing it all across the states, even. And when you get to Texas, the rent is almost the same as California. So it's pretty high. But yeah, so I don't know. It's not making sense here. I guess I probably need to think about it a little bit longer to try to figure it out and see that it makes any sense, because I just don't know why they wanted all that important, pertinent info, bank account, all that other crap before they even approve you. It would seem to me you would do that kind of after. I mean, unless it's like a big site like um something doesn't seem right about. I know it's just kind of reeking, isn't it? Um, that's well, you got to see the YouTube vlogs. There's only like two YouTube vlogs that appear to be negative. So maybe they're signing a contract or something that says they won't produce anything on the internet. But it says in that thing, the email that you get right after you get 3 emails, boom, 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 as soon as you hit the button for go on that application. But then it didn't want to let me exit unless I went to Instagram and posted about the place. Why would I post about you if you're not hiring me? Really? You were daydreaming. Pay me for advertisement, buddy. Pay me for advertisement. You know? So, yeah. So just think of how many people do that and put that crap on their Instagram. Bam. You know? Um, and they ask you, if you're, it, it's like, do you have Facebook? Do you have Instagram? Do you have this? Do you have that? And it's like, why should I give these people my accounts? So they wanted, the HTTP address of all the stuff. And I don't know what all those are. I did just give them, like I tried to put my website in and it finally accepted that. My website I've had since '02. Um, at, and then they wanted me to put my tax EIN number in there. It's like, for what reason? Are they going to use my tax EIN number? You know, if you're an independent contractor, you're an independent contractor. The only time you need something like that is like a LLC if you're trying to get into like Etsy or eBay and you've been banned. So you go down and get a corporate thing and you can do it over the internet through the IRS and it'll give you the TINE number, whatever that is, in seconds. But, uh, I don't know. But that email, the first thing it said is we are only accepting applications from people that are influencers, which means like YouTubers. Yeah, funny stuff happens. I know the culprit. And it scares me because that's my new commercial bank card. It's not to my main account, but it's to another banking system I bought that I put all these little sites on. Showgirls on my PayPal, but my other sites are on this other bank account that I just opened like in January, I think it was. And but yeah, no, actually longer than that. It's been January of the year before that I opened for the other websites because I was on Etsy for like 3 years. Um, and I didn't put a bank account to it until not this January, but the January before, something like that. And then that's when I started actually listing on Etsy. But yeah, so I was kind of bugged, man. I'm like, uh, there's two other emails you can email to. I might email to them. I don't know if I'm on jack with it. But it's like that guy Daily Refinement, dude. He's working all week on that site to sell cases of stuff out of his thing. And he was going to empty the whole shop out the other day, he said on his YouTube blog. But now he's not going to empty it out. And he just bought a whole bunch more stuff. Because he's going to try to list it. He's going to run on whatnot. And then he's going to list stuff. Now today he's thinking of doing Macari and Shopify. And Shopify, you got to enter your LLC and everything on there after so many days of operating on there. It's required. Plus you pay a monthly fee to operate on Shopify. So that's commercial. So if you want to just get on there and just sell some stuff, it's not going to be long. Maybe a few days or a couple weeks, because they're going to demand that you have, the commercial papers and stuff, that you're an actual operating business. And, you know, most of these jokers aren't, you know. So, but um, Macari, you don't have to have commercial license, and you have to request a store at Macari. Even the website is a big puzzle going around in circles, to try to figure out how you get a store on there. So you can check the store prices versus regular seller, and you can't even check it because you don't know. I went around in circles and found little bits here and there of stuff through that whole website. It took like 2 hours searching that website to get absolutely nowhere. It's like, you can send a request to have a store. It's like, okay, but like, what are the fees and what are the rates and the cuts? And it's almost like they don't have a store. I've only talked to 2 people on YouTube that have a store on there. But so yeah, but now that company is very successful. It's really stronger than eBay and beyond Etsy and all that. They have an incredible purchasing following. But if you go on there, like, everything's like, the dollar garage sale on there. It's the stuff is so cheap. It makes you wonder how they're even selling it. Like, there was a brand new baby outfit that was a name brand for $1 and free shipping. How are you even selling that? And you're paying them a cut. Yeah, I'm kind of creeped out about it. I hope some weird stuff doesn't happen, man, because I don't like that. Um, they're like, we have to verify your identity and all this crap. And it's like, why? So, you know, they didn't let me in. And then the first email out of 3 they send immediately says, we are only accepting applications from influencers, and it had like 4 requirements, and over 19, and only in the USA and Canada, and some other thing. So I was kind of like, why did you say that to begin with? Because one of the first things said, after you put your driver's license in, and it should have said that before you even got to that part, it said you must be over 19 and living in the USA or Canada. And I was like, yeah, I got that. And they let you go to the next step. It's really strange. So yeah, I hope nothing happens to my stuff, and I'll be pissed. Um, but yeah, especially when, like, they already sent me a no right off the top. I mean, I guess I could email them and say, okay, look, I did this application. It also says you can't reapply for 6 months or a year, or they don't take second applications or something after it's done. It said something when you finished like that, and I'm like, God. I mean, it doesn't look like they have enough sellers. You know, looks like they always use war, but I bet that server is really fragile because they don't have anybody to build it. They don't have any systems analysts. Like I say, it's probably some damn kid that's running the thing, and is 14-year-old and brilliant. Yeah, I thought it's strange too. I mean, because you can reapply to eBay, Amazon, all these jokers many times you want. They don't give a crap. Matter of fact, they hold your application in Amazon. If you go in on the complete part of it, it's still there. As soon as you enter your name and password, it goes right back to that application. And it starts over where you last left off to enter your info. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, making me nervous though. I don't need any legal problems either. But yeah, that was it seems like a really shady process. Why would you It just seems like what they want you to do is enter a contract with them to advertise them all over YouTube and whatever social media platforms else that you have, and hope they have a giant following. See, Daily Refinement on YouTube has a huge following, And that's probably why they let him in just right off the top. And then uh uh that's what they probably want you to do is just promote, promote, promote. Yeah, I know. I know the T-Mobile. It's still retarded. But uh it doesn't work that great. I mean, it's better than nothing, and it's better than dial up most of the time, I guess. But it's not everything they claim it is at all. Um, but yeah, um, I don't know these people. This is weird, but yeah, if you go look at some of the YouTube vlogs, there's not many on it, and it looks like YouTubers that were forced to comment and do a vlog about it. But they only do like one or two or three, and then it stops. And they're not like from yesterday. They're like a few months old and stuff. Makes you wonder, you know. Except for those two guys that said they hated it. The black guy that goes to that big religious thing for like 30 minutes or something to get absolutely nowhere with no facts. And he got pissed off because I commented on there. And I said, well, you got no facts or figures. I mean, all he did was rattle some religious crap. And it says the reason I left whatnot, and then all he does is rattle religious crap all the way through this vlog, and I'm waiting and waiting. I'm ready to fall asleep, waiting and waiting to find out what in heck is he talking about. You know what I mean? And he just basically said nothing in the thing, except for you YouTubers should be ashamed of yourselves. You know what you're doing. And he said I got tired of like the extra charges they were giving me. And it's like, huh? Which maybe he's talking about $100 fines because it has this thing it says before you end the application that has like 5 basic rules. It says like you'll be polite and you will be fine and you will follow the rules or you get $100 fine every time you violate, you know, and stuff like that. You automatically billed. And it's like, dude, what if you get like freaking, a couple $100 fines while you're doing a live? I mean, that would turn me off in a heartbeat. And some of these people weren't selling crap. That one girl, she did all used T-shirts on one, had a bunch of them, like 100 of them. She said all they auctioned off for was like $2 each. But you could start the auction at any price you want. But it only lasts. They have, the 15-second choice, a 30-second choice, and then somebody said there might have been a minute choice, but you'd have to take the minute because you need more time for the bids. That's just bullcrap, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, they got live bids on eBid, which is based out of England. That's a live auction. And, who else has live auctions? Goodwill. Goodwill's website has live auctions. I mean, you're literally looking at it. But they were talking like nobody has live auctions. Why didn't eBay do it years ago? Uh, um, these other places have live, but I don't know, you guys. So think about it. Tell me your thoughts, and if you see or hear anything new, yeah, Goodwill is a killer site, man. I've bought guitars off of there. Oh my gosh. I love Goodwill, but you have to look at the stuff comes from Goodwills all over the states. And you have to look at which ones it comes from because there's like two of them that way overcharge on their shipping. So you got to look at what their shipping is before you bid on it because you won't want it, even if it sells for $10 because it'd be like $85 shipping, and that's several years back. That's like back in 2002. And I was like, these people suck. And I mean, so you just got to see when you want to go bid on something with them, you got to look at the shipping charges and instructions that are coming from that ad of which Goodwill it's coming from. And before you bid, because you've got to see what it's actually going to cost you. Um, yeah, they pull stuff and they list it. They're not stupid anymore. These people that are trying to resell stuff on the internet, Goodwill's about the worst place you can go to, because there's somebody back there on the computer looking that crap up on eBay or whatever, and looking at the sell prices, but they're not looking at the sold prices. There's people selling crap for all different prices on the internet, but they're not looking at what was sold. Because I've gone in and went, have you lost your mind? You're selling it at the retail price of Walmart brand new. Like, you really think I'm going to buy that? Do I look stupid? You'll go in there and have packages of socks that looks like somebody donated them from a dress store or something. I know how the retail price on it. It's like, really? I can go to Walmart and buy them. Why would I want to buy it from you? So, yeah. And used shoes are really expensive. And I mean, they're not like, Adidas and Nike. I mean, they're just shoes. And they're used. And they will sell like a woman's dress shoe for like $15 used. Just regular tennis shoes like you would buy at Walmart will be like $12 used at Goodwill. But their auction site is killer. It is really killer, dude. I'm telling you, it is killer. And the best way to play it is like put one bid in and then go back whenever the auction's going to end, like in 2 weeks or 3 days or whatever it is, and only bid right before the end. And man, you can go bam. I mean, I bought 2 guitars off of there, and they were nice. They were really nice. Their pictures suck. Yeah, their pictures 100% suck, but you would be surprised. I mean, you make out like bacon. I mean, even if you get the high shipping ones, there's like 2 of them in the United States that have really bad overpriced shipping. And so if you pay $60 shipping and then $10 for the guitar, it's $70. So, but yeah, it's a neat site. It's really, really neat. But I love that stuff. Yeah, they've had that site up since the early 2000s. I think it started like in 2000. I think it's when they started that site. And it's kind of tricky to get into it. You just have to look up Goodwill. And you have to click all around till you can find it. It's retarded. And then searching for stuff, a lot of stuff's not in the search engine. But that's because whoever's working that the server and the platform doesn't know what they're doing. They're just guessing, and so it's not complete, is what I'm saying. But yeah, they make freaking money running those auctions. Pulling that really good stuff. So you don't see it when you go into Goodwills anymore. Find these like treasures, because they're smart enough to research it and then put it on the internet. You know what I mean? They got a back room. But yeah. So anyway, I got to get going. I have to go nighty night, and I am still at work. And I've got a big early day tomorrow. I only listed a couple things I did. Much price changes though. And then I've been playing with this whatnot stuff for the afternoon. And it obviously it's not making me money. It's kind of making me nervous. But yeah. And if anything, I may send him an email and say, please delete all my info. Or something. My pertinent info, because that pisses me off. But anyway, I am so glad you guys hung out with me. I love you. Thanks for joining me. And do something kind for a stranger. And you know what? I'll see you in the next one.